Hey folks, Chef Jesse here. How are you today? Thursday, last day of my cooking, because you know I don't cook Friday and Saturdays, we're off, and we start cooking from Sunday to Thursday. Anyway, folks, today we are having, I cook all kind of stuff in this kitchen. Well, not all kind of stuff, but we cook Latin dishes, we cook Italian dishes. Oh yeah, we cook Asian dishes, and we've done all kind of. We've done Greek chicken. We've done, and time to time we have Mexican. So today we're having fajitas, chicken fajitas. So I am going to show you how I make my chicken fajitas. Again, this is the way I make it. If you know how to make it better than me, well, then do it. But I'm not Mexican. I'm just trying to cook it. Oh, anyway, I'm going to start cooking my my peppers and onions in a cast iron skillet with a little bit of olive oil, and then I'm going to do my chicken, and then I'm going to do the rest of the ingredients, and you're going to see how I do it. So give me a second and I'll be right back. So folks, I'm got my cast iron skillet there, and like I said, I'm going to try to attempt to make these chicken fajitas. And again, no offense, but I'm not Mexican. I'm going to try. Right? So first of all, I cut up about 2 cups of onions. I have 2 cups of onions in here, and about 2 cups more or less of green peppers that I'm going to be using. And I'm going to cook this, break it down in the cast iron skillet, and then I'm going to take it out of the cast iron skillet, lay it to the side, and then I'm going to cook my chicken with some cumin and some other ingredients. And the only thing I'm missing is some jalapenos, which I was supposed to buy but I forgot. But anyway, I can't eat spicy food anyway, so we're going to leave the jalapenos out. So it probably won't have that kick, but it'll be good. Don't worry about it. So folks, I am going to start breaking down my onions and my green peppers, and I'll show you how that's done in a few minutes, a few seconds actually. Okay, so there goes my cast iron skillet. I love this. This cast iron skillet is the best. This thing's will outlive me. And there goes my onions, my peppers. There you go. Look how nice. Okay. And we're going to start breaking this down. Okay. And we're going to cook this till this thing is broken down. Okay. And then we are going to take this out, put it aside, and then start cooking the chicken. I've taken a breast of chicken and I've cut it up to little pieces, and that will be my chicken fajitas. So I'm gonna let this cook there for a while, and then I'll show you how we cook the chicken, and then we do the rest of the stuff. So stay tuned. So folks, this is smelling good, just the peppers and the onions, and makes me wanna throw in some Italian sausages in there and make it throw in sausages. But no, we're gonna make fajitas, right? So the smell of this is delicious. I mean, really. And I just sent Gilbert to get some limes. We need some limes. I'm gonna make some margaritas. You need some limes, right? I forgot the limes. Went to the supermarket, forgot the limes. Oh, now I gotta send him to the store, and he's like. But anyway, it's looking good. It's looking good. And let me just show you how this is breaking down. It's breaking down nicely. Like I said, I feel like throwing some Italian sausages in there and eating it just like that. Okay, so basically I used about 2 cups of onions, 2 cups of green peppers, some olive oil in there, and that's it. Nothing else. Okay. The chicken I have on the chicken, I'm going to be adding the chicken in a few minutes, and then I'm going to cook the chicken. So stay tuned for that. So folks, the onions already are cooking, breaking down. The pepper's getting that nice, crispy, burning look to it. So a few more minutes, and I'm going to take this out of the pan, and I'm going to start cooking my chicken. So stay tuned for that. Okay folks, so now I took my mixture of peppers and onions, I took it out, scooped it out of my cast iron skillet. I'm trying out my skillet here. And at least it seems like it's nice and warm. And there you go. Oh man, look at that. Love the smell of that. And this is my chicken now that I just put into the casserole. I'm gonna cook this chicken till it's not pink anymore. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna be using some of this Mexican seasoning powder. That's for the fajita. I'm not gonna use too much of it. Just gonna use a little bit of it. Just get a little bit of flavor. I marinated the chicken already, and I'm just gonna use this sauce, this powder, for now. So, and this shouldn't take so long. You know, the chicken cooks quick. Make sure you cook it thoroughly, making sure that all the pieces are cooked. You know, you can't see anything, like if you see anything that looks transparent like this, you know your chicken is not done. And eating raw chicken is very dangerous. And wash your hands. Make sure you wash your hands and everything. You don't contaminate anything. You know, the spoon, everything. Gotta be very careful. Very careful when you're working with chicken. Okay. Here, and you're gonna wash my hand now. And I wash the spoon as well. So let that chicken cook in there, and you can taste it after a little while. When it's done, you can taste one or a little piece and make sure that everything. But let that chicken cook in there. You got to stir it from time to time so it evenly cooks. Okay, so folks, my chicken is done. It's smelling very good. I tasted a piece, and it smells good. The water's being absorbed. The water that the chicken that I was being absorbed, so it's ready to cook. So I'm putting my peppers and onions in there. Look at that. Oh man, that looks so good. And I'm using a little bit of diced tomatoes. Okay. Using about 4 tablespoons of diced tomatoes. And put that to the side here. And then we're gonna, there we go, look at that. And I'm gonna lower the flame on that. I'm gonna let that simmer in there for a little while. And it looks good. And we're gonna put that in fajitas. Now I'm gonna be making I'm going over to the other side of the kitchen to make my frozen margaritas. So folks, there goes my chicken. And it smells good. And I'm ready. I'm warming up my fajitas now. And I'm going to take them out and I'm going to start putting this into the fajitas. And we should be eating in about another 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Stay by. Okay folks, so my chicken is done. And my fajitas are going to be put together now in a few more minutes. And I should be eating, like I said, in 5 minutes. So stay tuned, because I'm going to put these fajitas together and bring them to the table and show you how it looks, because everything looks better at the table. Okay folks, so the fajitas are done. I just put them together. And let me just give you a recap. I cooked some, I sauteed it and cooked some peppers and green peppers and onions. And then after I cooked them, I put them to the side, and I cooked my chicken. I put some Mexican seasoning sauce that came with, that I bought in the supermarket. And then after I cooked the chicken, I put back the peppers and onions, and I put some diced tomatoes in there, cooked everything up together, whipped everything up together, warmed up my fajitas, and put them together. And of course, we're going to the table because everything looks better at the table. So folks, let me turn this camera around so you can see how they look. Okay, there goes the fajitas. Here they go. They look nice, right? Okay. And the frozen margaritas definitely look nice. And we got some cilantro lime sauce there. We have some slices of lime. And it looks great at the table. And there we go. So I guess this tonight is Mexican night, right? We've had Italian night, we've had Latino night, we've had Asian. I don't think we had Asian this week, but we'll try next week. So with that said, folks, Thank you for being with me this whole week. And of course, my show is always from Sunday to Thursday. And I'm off Friday and Saturdays. And not for long, huh? So, folks, with that said, love you guys. I love the remarks. You guys keep me going. I love the remarks. I feel the love. I have people private messaging me, asking me for how do you do this, how do you do that, and I really, really appreciate it. Some lady, neighbor of mine's, beautiful person, asked me the other day how to make, I forgot what it was, some kind of dressing, and I told her, and then she asked me how to make fried green tomatoes. Those I have not perfected, but I will do some research. And somebody asked me how to do flan, and I mean, it's great. The response I'm getting is great, and I love you guys. And this is all done for a hobby and to keep you guys entertained and myself entertained, and I throw some comment. So go look at my videos, though. Go to YouTube and look at my videos. Support me. You got to support me on YouTube, folks. And I know you guys are watching, and I've proven that because a lot of people, I thought a lot of people weren't watching, but people watch. They just don't make a comment. What am I going to do? Anyway, folks, I love you guys. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Wear your mask 6 feet away. Don't round up with groups. And we'll get through this. I think we're heading in the right direction. We'll get through it. It's going to take a lot of time, but we'll make it. Okay, folks. Uncle Jesse loves you. Chef Jesse, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me late to dinner. See you guys next week.